What is up, internet? So I'm outside. It's cold. Don't know if you can see it, but I can see my breath. This is probably one of the warmer days that I'll be able to get. So I'm going to work on the truck. So to keep you updated, I have already pulled out the seat. As you can see, my coworker's wife is reupholstering it. It's gonna be badass. So right now, all I can really do is just start disassembling some stuff, taking out the dash and the door cards. I'm gonna have her redo the door cards too because they're looking pretty shoddy. So this whole driver door needs a lot of work. This is the spot with the most rust on it. It got a little dinged up. So got to fix that. And then as you can see, the door cards are pretty basic. I don't even think there's any card left in them. They're so warped. So I'm gonna pop those off and then see if I can get the dashboard off. I'm also coming at you in a little bit. Got a new phone, so I'm not living that iPhone 5 life. So hopefully it's a little better. Quick little tip, everyone probably knows about it, but it's always a good reminder because all these nuts and bolts and little pieces, they all tend to pile up and get away from you, so just put them in a Ziploc bag, organize them. So this stuff is never really the fun part, but you kind of got to get all Bob Ross about it and just take out some screws. Just get all zen about it, you know?
So don't be afraid to experiment and put in all kinds of weird ones.
All right, got both the door cards off. Pretty simple. I think the person that installed them just went straight into the metal and kind of ignored these stock mounting points, the little rubber screw holes. So I think I might try and get the new door cards to fit into that, and also getting a better idea of what's going on with the door. So it seems like this part somehow got indented at some point. So I'll probably have to cut a piece out and re-weld it in to make it a little straighter. I'll see how it lines up in a little bit, but I'm gonna go get a bagel. So I'm getting all the switches out of the dash because that's basically what's holding it on. But here is the choke cable, and this knob is permanently attached so it can't come off like the other ones. So it looks like I'm going to have to get into the engine bay and disconnect it from the carburetor and fish it out that way. So here's the choke cable. It attaches under here. So here you can see the cable coming in, and then it attaches like right underneath here. So I'm gonna take off the air cleaner and over just a little bit just to get access to the choke cable, but it's just right here. So I just have to loosen this screw and this screw and we should be good. To give the van a quick shout out, I had to cannibalize the toolkit that comes with it to get a flathead screwdriver. So thanks for the van. So the dashboard is out. It's really dirty. Got some wasps living in here, old corroded tape, some insulation. There's a saw blade back here for some reason.
Vindicated, I am selfish, I am wrong.
We have a bunch of bees and hornets. There's what looks like a bullet casing. I don't know, maybe it was for like a ram set or something, or it's an actual 22 shell. Bunch of crap. I'm gonna take the glove box out. Side panels, probably all take out. I definitely gotta vacuum this thing out. So the floor isn't as in good a shape as I thought. There's a couple rust holes right here that you can see through. So probably what I'm gonna do is after I get everything out of here, I'll seal the floor in. I get these plugs so you can't see the road. But yeah, making good progress. So just another thing to figure out. So it looks like the heater is bolted to the firewall so here's the bolt.
1, 2, 3, and 4 up there.
So I got the heater off. Looks like I found out where the hornets were making their home. So this is the air intake for the heater. So this sits up against the firewall like there, and that's how all the wasps got in, and they made it really nasty. So I'm gonna take this apart and clean it up. I gotta bend this corner back in because it was all stuck, and gotta clean up some of the coolant because these lines right here, they just connect straight to the engine through the firewall right there. So I probably got to get some new plugs for that and take some of this nasty shit off of the dash. So I won't bore you with another time lapse, so I'll just get on it. Alright, so I'm just about done for the day. I got the entire interior pulled out of the truck. It's really dirty. So I just need to get in here with a shop vac, clean everything up, so I can start to sand this down, maybe use a wire brush wheel, because I want to put carpet in underneath, so the truck bed liner will cover any of that up. There's like a bunch of these little tiny holes that these plastic plugs that held this, what I'm guessing is what they used as sound deadener against the firewall. So I'm probably gonna plug those up with some patches. There's some like really old plastic. I think I figured out why this door was catching in the first place, and it's because there's a bolt missing from the bottom hinge, so that probably kicks it out and makes it sag a little bit. So I just need to go through and get a new bolt for that, fix this up, and then my friend Nathan and I are going to try to re-weld this back together. So that will be another video.